the end of 2023. Soon, it will be 2024. A lot of things have happened this year. Henry Kissinger and Tina Turner died. And also about 55 million other equally valuable human beings. It was a great year for AI development. ChatGBT has taken the earth by storm. It's incredible to see how far humanity goes to finally gain a feeling of obsolescence. Self-reflection seems to have become too difficult. Recently, I've discussed the dangers of AI with one of the walls in my room. I told the wall that I believe that AI is going to kill us all one day. The wall, however, argued that this was only sci-fi nonsense and that AI, in the end, was just a machine, and machines would never be able to act against their programming. I said to the wall that this was exactly my point. Overall, it's been a successful year. We have not only fulfilled our own standards, we have exceeded them by 100%. In order to challenge ourselves next year, we're going to have double standards. What luxury. I've heard the rumor that in case we won't be able to fulfill those, we'll be ready to accept the fair punishment and have no standards the year after that. Speaking of which, there's been quite a lot of war this year. For example, in Israel and the Ukraine. I've seen lots of news reports about the tanks, the rockets, and the destroyed buildings. Thinking about it for quite some time now, they've stopped focusing on the people living there. They did that at first. Seemingly, that concept sold out pretty quickly. At least with a tank, you don't have to be afraid that it suddenly speaks its mind on camera. I also have a few personal achievements to note. I have started a YouTube channel which features some pieces of lyrical and video art that I really enjoy. I'm proud to say that I not once provided content. I've also written a book called Something for the Children, which you should totally read. The link is in the description. I've not been able to be social. I'm still stuck on social. Shut up. Nonetheless, I've been able to gain a new perspective on being asocial. Try to imagine our society as a handcart, cheap and primitive. If you want to change its course or position in any way, you have to either push or drag it. Both won't work if you're standing on it. Of course, it's important to stay in touch with society. You can't push something without touching it. And don't just pick a small part, because you're afraid to get your hands dirty. The handcart is old and fragile, and after all, you don't want to break it. And what does being social mean anyway? It means to empathize with others. Right now, that means a whole lot of pain. Injustice and suffering are omnipresent. It is in fact very asocial to be happy these days. Sometimes I think that in the end I'm still too social, because I'm not happy most of the time. For 2024, I hope that people grow a bit more self-aware. I also hope to reach more people through my art. That would be nice. Maybe we can be a bit asocial together. Thank you so much for listening, and Happy New Year.